Welcome to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the basics of present perfect tense. So present perfect tense, introduction to the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense expresses the completion of the action or task of the present. So it will tell us the completed actions. So completed actions can be explained with the help of the present perfect tense. So present perfect tense is mainly used for the completed actions, recently completed actions in the present, not in the past or not in the future, in the present. Recently completed actions. I have just completed my homework. I have just arrived at the airport. The train has just left the airport. Left the railway station just a minute ago. So like that. Okay, so the recently completed things can be expressed with the help of present perfect tense. Okay, so that's what it is given as, expresses the completion of the action or task of the present. For example, I have taken 2 doses of medicine. So he has taken 2 doses of medicine recently. Okay, or presently. Okay, so the words which are attached with a present perfect tense are mostly with a for, since, yet, still, already. I have completed my work already. Ever. I have ever completed my work already, and till now. Till now. Okay, I have not completed my work till now. Okay, I have resided in my hometown since 2000. So likewise we can explain a lot of words with the help of present perfect tense. So before going to discuss about the present perfect tense in detail, we need to understand the basic format of present perfect tense. Basic format. Okay, so then only we can write it in a basic format. Sentence construction. Sentence, before constructing the sentences, how to construct the sentence, that is very much important in tenses. Okay, so first, in all the tenses, the subject will be the first thing. Okay, so it will come first. Subject plus has. Here the new condition, has or have, auxiliary verbs, has or have, as for the singular subject and have for the plural subject. Okay, and you have, I have, she has, he has, it has. So these three are third person. The subject is singular third persons. Okay, and another one new term here is that past participle. So already we have studied in the primary classes that v1, v2, v3, present tense, past tense, and past participle. Present participle also available, but here in this present perfect tense, past participle will be used. Okay, so subject followed by the has, have conditions, that means auxiliary verbs plus normal verbs, past participle of the verb form. For example, go, past tense of the go, went, past participle, gone. Okay, go, went, gone. Right, do, did, done, see, saw, seen. So likewise we can listed out a lot of examples. Okay, here the thing is formed like that. With the help of the subject, you can use the subject he, see it, followed by has plus past participle. Okay, so she has written a letter. And the subject, if the subject is going to be plural, I, we, they, followed by the auxiliary verb have, I have completed my work, we have completed our task given by the boss, they have completed their target assigned by the staff. Right, so the, are you understand the basic format? Subject plus has, have plus past participle, and you can add anything. So as you all know that the basics of sentence construction: subject, verb, object, adverbial, subject, verb, IO pattern, sentence pattern, right? So SV IO pattern, SVO pattern, SVA pattern. So you can make it in various patterns. Okay, shall we move on to the next slide? Okay, positive format. So basic format, what I'm explaining is basic format. The basic format sentence can be explained with the help of in both positive form as well as negative form, positive and affirmative form. To make the positive sentences, we use this structure: subject plus has or have. Okay, if the subject is singular, you have to use has. If the subject is plural, you have to use have. Okay, plus past participle. Examples of positive sentences. Julia has made a sponge cake. He has gone to the hill station, right? So these are the positive sentences. I have completed my work. I have completed all the tasks assigned by the English faculty. I have not completed my work. That is going to be the negative format. Okay, so in this slide we are discussing the positive format. Positive of all the sentences. That means without not, 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 right? Let us see the next negative format. To make the negative sentences, we use this structure: subject plus has, have plus not plus past participle. Okay, so here this is not positive sentence, negative sentences. So examples of negative sentences: Julia has not made a sponge cake. He has not gone to the kill station. Julia hasn't made a sponge cake. He has not gone to the kill station. That means what? So this is going to be the negative form. It's not a positive form. Negative form. Okay, negative form. Negative sentences. Question format. To make the question, auxiliary verb comes at the start of the sentence and question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay, so to make the question format, and we will take the verb at the first, right? That is a necessary and the foremost important thing, right? The verb will come first when we construct the question tag, right? So has, have followed by the subject plus past participle, right? So everything will come. Examples of question sentences: has Julia made a sponge cake? The same sentence I am using in all the cases. Has he gone to the kill station? Has he gone to the kill station? So this is a question. When the verb comes first, it will be like a question. Okay, so while making up the questions, you should take the verb to the subject side, and the subject will come next to the verb, right? So next we are going to discuss about the uses of present perfect tense. In what are the areas we can use present perfect tense? Okay, so this is very important. The first one: an action or situation that started in the past and continues in the present. Something is going or continuing in the present, or not in the past, or not going to be the future. It is not approximated to be available in the future, but it is going. Okay, recently completed, but it is going. And started: an action or situation that started in the past and continues in the present. Okay, I have lived in Bristol since 1984 and I still do. So still he is living there in Bristol. Okay, but it started in the past, but it goes right now also, right? So, the examples are here. They have not lived here for years. They have not lived, but they might have lived in the past, but they have not lived here for years. She has worked in the bank for 5 years. Okay, the action which is started in the past. Okay, so completed things, completed actions. She has worked in the bank for 5 years. After that, she might have got transferred to another bank or another job. Okay, so the action that started in the past and continues in the present. So she may be working somewhere else, but where we don't know, right? She has worked here for some years. We have had the same car for 10 years, no change at all. It is still continuing from the past. Okay, we have had the same car for 10 years. Have had is different. Okay, so had is the past participle. Yeah, okay. Have you played the piano since you were a child? So they are asking questions whether you are playing the piano since from the child, like this. So these are the uses of present perfect tense under the condition: an action or situation that started in the past and continues in the present. Okay, the action has started in the past and it is going on. Okay, going on means not continually, it will end. Okay, fine. Next, uses of present perfect tense: an action performed during a period that has not yet finished. Okay, here the action. So the first slide was action started in the past and goes on right now. The second case is the action which is performed during a period that has not yet finished. The action has started, but it has not finished. Okay, unfinished actions. Unfinished actions can be performed or can be made with the help of present perfect tense. Okay, she has been to the cinema twice this week. It has not completed. She will go further in the coming days, coming weekends, or coming holidays, right? Okay, so examples of such a case: I have worked hard this week. He has worked hard this week, or she has worked hard this week. Next week also she will put up his hard work. She will continue his hard work, right? Okay, so this is going to reveal the performance during a period, particular period. Okay, that has not yet finished. He has put up a hard work, but it has not yet completed. Okay, yet not yet completed. It has tried rained a lot this year. Okay, so it has tried this year, but next year it will be going on. It will be coming, right? So it has not completed. It is going on. Perform. Okay, during a period that has not yet finished. Okay, we have not seen her today. Today they have not seen. Tomorrow they can see that. See her, right? So the action has not yet finished. Not finished. Okay, the unfinished actions. When the teacher is asking to the students, "Are you all completed the homework?" "Ma'am, we have not yet completed. We have not yet completed." Okay, please give me a time. Please allow us to do our homework a little bit. Okay, so like this we can explain. Third one, usage of present perfect tense under the condition a repeated action. A repeated action in an unspecified period between the past and now. Unspecified period means what? We cannot give the finite conditions that it will complete this time or this day or this date. We cannot give the timing that will complete. We cannot give assurance that it will complete. It may be going or it may be stopped in a particular point. Okay, but it has started. Repeated actions, it will be repeating for a long time. Okay, examples between the past and the now. Repeated actions. So the repeated actions has begun from the past. It has not yet completed. Okay, so this also can be taken as unfinished action, a repeated action. Repeated means unfinished, right? Examples: we have visited the Portugal several times. So the particular people might have visited the Portugal several times, right? So this is the repeated actions. So the tourist place, you wanted to watch, you wanted to visit the tourist place, but by watching one time, no, you are desiring to visit one more time in your lifetime. If the tourist place is very near to you, you will watch, you will visit every weekends or whenever you have time, right? So this is uh, repeated action. We have visited Portugal several times. They have seen that film 6 times. 6 times means first time, second time, third. This is repeated actions. Repeatedly they have watched. She has visited them frequently. So somebody else, we may visit some people often or frequently, right? Okay, that will be the repeated actions. Repeatedly we wanted to see some people, right? So our boss, many people, like higher officials, we need to we need to be attended to them, right? Yes. We have eaten at that restaurant many times. Many times they have eaten in their particular restaurant. Okay, so this is repeating things. So can you understand that the given examples are assumed to be repeated? So explaining the repeated conditions. So in this way, you can list out a lot of examples for this case of repeated action. Okay, so repeated actions. So repeated actions can be expressed with the help of present perfect tense. Fourth one, uh, another usage is in the action that was completed in the very recent past and expressed by just. Okay, just. We will use just often in some sentences that will be made out of present perfect tense. Examples: I have just finished my work. Now only he has completed his work. Have you just finished work? This is a question form, interactive form. I have just eaten. I have just completed my dinner, my lunch, my breakfast. I have just completed my work, homework, like that you can give. We have just seen her now only. Okay, so a minute ago. Okay, so it can be explained with the help of a present perfect tense. Has he just left? Okay, the important thing, when I arrived at the bus station, the bus has just left. When I arrived at an airport, the flight has just left or has just taken off, right? So so these things, recently happened things, this is the foremost thing, recently completed things, recently happened things, and started in the past and going now. Okay, unfinished accents and repeated accents. So these are the basic examples, basic things in which we will use present perfect tense often. Okay, and the last one. So this is a new thing when the time is not important. Okay, the an action when the time is not important. Okay, so he has read, but the action is important, but the time is not important here. He has read War and Peace. Okay, here the time is not important, but the result of his reading is important. We used to read all the books and we used to be watching all the videos and many things, many PDF files, many presentations on online, right? So but the time is not important here. We are not taking important, we are not giving important to the time, but we are watching, right? So but the reading is important. Someone has eaten my soup, right? Have you seen Gone with the Wind? Not giving importance to this time, but the action is important here, right? So she studied Japanese, Russian, and English. Okay, the action is important, but the time is not important. Okay, so in various aspects we can use present perfect tense. Let me tell you one more time. The basic format is, don't forget it ever in your life. Subject plus has have plus past participle. Subject means your name, country name, tree name, animals name, birds names, reptiles, whatever it may be, lizards, whatever it may be. It may be the subject, followed by the has. If the subject is singular, you should use has. If the subject is plural, you should use have. Okay, and followed by the past participle. And the negative format is used with the not, not. And the question format, here the verb should come first, followed by the subject will come next to the verb, right? Here the first thing, under the uses of present perfect tenses, an action or situation that has started in the past and continues in the present. She has worked in the bank for 5 years and now she is working somewhere else. Okay, so it goes on, right? Second thing, an action performed during a period that has not yet finished, unfinished actions. Okay, I have worked hard this week. So she's going to work hard next time, next year, next day, next time. Okay, the action is not completed. Okay, it has rained a lot this year. So this year the rain, it has rained. Next year also it will rain. No, the action will be repeated, right? It will perform the actions, unfinished actions. Okay, the repeated actions. Third one, repeated actions. We have visited Portugal several times. Okay, I have visited as an alumnus of the school, my school, many times, right? So this is the repeated actions. And the fourth one, an action that was completed at the very past and expressed by just. He has left the school just now, right? Okay. And the last one, usage of present perfect tense is an action when the time is not important. Okay, the time is not important, but the action is important, right? Have you seen Horn with the Wind? He studied Japanese, Russian, and English. The care action is important, learning is important, but the time is not given much more important. Okay, so with these cases, I am going to conclude the details and the explanations on the present perfect tense. And there are a lot of usages. I have categorized the 5 main uses under present perfect tense. Okay, keep on watching with us, and thanks for watching our video. And if you are having any questions, any queries, you can feel free to contact us at tlas@gmail.com. Okay, thank you all.